Test drive time in this 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo. Of course, this thing's got a LS Vortex set up under the hood. Power steer, power brakes. Side AC compressors there. We'll see if it's working or not. Aftermarket set of wheels. Disc brakes in the front. It's got drum brakes in the rear. Pretty cool green paint job, I'd say. But it's not perfect. There's gonna be chips, scratches. And all that stuff's gonna be pointed out throughout the video. We're also gonna tell you exactly how it's running and driving, stopping, and every little detail that I can find. You can see about 100 detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. Financing and shipping's available, and of course every week we're putting on new cars. That's just on Mondays though. I've had a lot of people get mad too because they'll check on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday and then they realize, oh man, you listed that Monday and some of the stuff sells. I mean, that's part of being in the car business. All right, guys, be sure to hit subscribe, share this video, and you'll always notice we go through about 60 cars a month. That's because generally we're 2,000 below the national average on our pricing. All right, for now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. We'll look around this interior and check some things out. Aftermarket steering wheel. Does the horn work on it? I actually don't know. Where's the keys? Threw them on the floor here. Digital dash. Got the FiTech set up. The seats look great. They're in good shape. Package tray looks good. Headliner. Man, look at that light. LED. Huh. That's pretty cool. All right, we'll go ahead and start this one up. This one does start right up. The gauges are not flashing like that. That's the refresh rate on my camera. Let's see if this, yeah, that's hooked up. See, it's starting to read now. I got the same exact gauge for my FiTech setup. My car's sitting over there. Let's try the AC. It's blowing through the vents, but is it cold? Not yet. We're gonna give it a minute. Carpet in this one's been replaced. It looks wonderful. Turn signals. Typically on these, it's a little bitty turn signal. Where's it at? I don't see it popping up anywhere. They would be coming up here, but when they change the gauge cluster out, sometimes they have a different location. And I don't see them popping up anywhere, so we're gonna say that'll probably work, but we're gonna do some outside shots, checking the front, checking the rear. Wipers do work. Those blades look a little old. Probably need to replace those. I can't get it to close back, guys. What do I do? Push it down and I don't know. That little piece there looks bent. Give it a soft press maybe. Whoa, look, I got it. Fire extinguisher. Horn, did you place your bets? If you said it worked, you was right. Let's hit the road. All right, we're gonna roll out here. Gonna find the other side of the seatbelt. If it's even in there. I don't see the other side right now. So it may need the other half of the seatbelt. We got this side. I tell you what, that AC is cooler. It's not freezing cold, but it's definitely cooler air. Okay. I'm gonna say it needs a little bit of attention on the air. Brakes. We've got a good idle. Right around 720. of gas. The gauge is almost halfway. A little bit of hesitation when you give it gas too. Here we go. A lot of power there. A little bit of a fade to the right. See it pulling me off the road there? Speedometer is working. It seems to be accurate. Yeah, a little bit of a fade there. Just drifting off the road. Go ahead and get into the brakes. Brakes feel good. Go ahead and get back into that throttle. Not too bad. Seems to be pulling good. Church parking lot over here and get some outside shots. I was trying to decide which parking lot I wanted to use today. Over here looks pretty good. Undercarriage shots where we light everything up. I got a brand new light. I just bought the same one that I had before. It lasted like 2 or 3 years. And everything else, I just got a hyper tough. It was like a 5,000 lumen light. And then I set the camera on the ground, light up the undercarriage, and drive over it. It works really well. It's been working really well, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Be sure to look in the description below. The first link is our new merchandise. Pick you up a t-shirt with some extras in there for you, along with the shirt as a surprise. And let's get these outside shots. Have a little bit of fun with this ride. I'll be right back. positioned here, we're good to go. So yeah, engine temperature's at 200. Everything's great on this. 40 pounds of oil pressure. Things reverse for us. Hey! I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the lot now. Back in our brakes, they feel smooth. And the suspension's smooth on this one as well. Everything's working. I think the only thing that I seen was the paint had a lot of little spots, a lot of chips. It's an older paint job. It still looks good, but once you get real close to it, definitely has some flaws. Kept spinning for a second. A little bump in the road, not bad. What do they got going on in the back of that Yukon? Treadmill. Guys, this test drive has went very well. Engine temperature's at 198. She's still got plenty of power. LS motor's definitely showing out here. We're at 36 pounds of oil pressure. The idle at 710 on the tack there. I've already went over the inside too, and I put that at the end of the video, so you'll be able to see that here soon. So yeah, I guess we're gonna head on back to the lot and scoot on over to a portion of the video called Picking Out the Flaws. Now, if you like Maple Motors, be sure to check below in the description. We got some new gear out, got some new shirts. My wife's hand packaging them and putting special little notes and a few other little things in there for y'all as a gift for buying a shirt from us. So go ahead and do that, check it out. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in the next video. Get turned around down here. Of course, we got to head through Brian's Motorsports. If you haven't checked them out, go to briansmotorsports.com and look at all the special stuff that they create every day for a living. They're always adding custom stuff to all Jeeps and new Chevrolets, Fords. I've even seen Ferraris and random stuff down here, man. They do a little bit of everything. These old schools, messing around with wheels, tires, lift kits. They'll lower it for you and drop it down. I mean, look at his rig to pull to the shows. It's insane. There's no telling how much money he spent on that. But yeah, the guy invests a lot of time and he goes to all the SEMA shows, which I'll be at this year. You know, I'm going out to Vegas to check out the biggest car show in the world. I'll make some videos for you too while I'm out there. I'll probably be going to Rod Run in Gallenberg in a couple weeks, and I'll make some videos there where we'll probably pick up 30 cars or more for our car lot. Again, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a minute. let's walk around this ride and see what we can find. Detailed pictures are at maplemotors.com. Here we go, guys. I can tell you right off the bat, somebody's replaced the headlights and they put the LED conversion. It's got turn signals and halos. I don't know if they wired it up correctly. I'll find out whenever I see my own video. I'll go to revise and see what's working turn signal wise. You got a big old scuff here in the front. You got a dent right here. It's a ding dent. You got a mark there. You got chips around those edges. Marks up top. Chips on these edges there. And down this side, paint job's got a lot of little imperfections. Ding right here in the trim. Overspray there. Wax at the bottom of the door. Scratch here. Scuff. Chips in the edge. Little scuff there. Couple little holes in the trim. Overspray here. A lot of little chips on this car. I'm not gonna say chip because it's starting to happen. Look, it's like a scratch here that was repainted. Did a bird get us on the test drive here? Come on now. Dirt there, it's wiping right off. Door handle looks decent. Yeah, see, instead of me just saying chip, I'm pointing at stuff. Light scuff here. There's a blend there. Up top too, you can see stain in the paint, chips, stains in the paint. Some little chips there along that pillar. A little bit of pitting there on your chrome. Slight touch-up marks is what I'm pointing at there if you can't see them. It's like somebody blended something there too. Chips in the back. And I'm sorry if it's making you sick with me zooming in on everything, but you're not gonna be able to see it unless I do. And I've said it before, I've seen other channels where they're just like this, like, oh nice, looks great, you know. Well, what about this one when you zoom in? So that's why I'm doing that. The seal around the trim there looks a little cracked up. There's some dry spots. Let's look over the roof. Coming up on the back, this one here has got some little crinkles in the bumper there, scratches, pitting on the chrome. Back bumper, chrome's just weak. That's all there is to it. You've got some wash mitt caught off in it. What is this? Who puts this on here? Put an SS sticker on there. Almost peel it off. I would. I don't think it's gonna matter. All right, coming around in the jams. Looking at the jam lip. It does look pretty solid. Somebody definitely painted on it, but it actually looks pretty solid. What did they put all this foam in here for? I wonder if that was to block the fuel pump noise. Don't hold me to that. That's a guess. But why would they put all this foam in here? Behind it is solid. And the trunk itself looks okay. Somebody painted over some of the rust that was trying to pop up. And trunk lid. Trunk lid looks good, coming down with it. Boom. You got some chips there in the back. Chips on the edge. Oh, hazy spot there. Tell you what. Let's come down this side now. Trim there, definitely been repainted. Up and over, you got some dings in your trim back here. And down at the bottom. Little ding right there in the trim. Spot here. Up here in the front. Little chips. 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 Little chip there. Come right off. Chip here. Scratch. Top two. Door handle, a little bit of pitting going on there on the edge. See some old sanding marks there. Real light, but I can see them. Spots in the corners there. This paint job, I mean, it's not perfect. It's older. It's got a good look to it. But I mean, you get real close, you could definitely tell. But I mean, you can see right here, it looks fine. Just got to get up close to see this stuff. That's why I say that's just dirt. And of course, that's why I'm here. I'm here to point out this stuff to you. I don't want you to show up and be like, what was that? I want you to be like, man, it looks better in person than it did in your video. That's what I like to hear. And normally we do hear that. And of course, I'm not going to fix any of this stuff. That's why I'm making this video, and that's why it's priced the way it is. Blemishes on top here. Little chips there. All right, guys, we made it around the outside. Now we're gonna go ahead and check out that interior. So let's go. Door seems to open pretty good. The door panel, let's look around at it. I noticed the lock earlier wasn't even connected. I couldn't unlock it manually, but with the key it works perfect. Weather stripping needs to be replaced on the inside of this door jamb too. Somebody just painted that. Edge there's got a little bit of something on it. A little dirt maybe. Clips missing from the bottom. Seal, a little crumbly. Chips. Looking in the jam. Chips. Somebody redid the interior. They went ahead and put carpet in this thing. All the carpet you can see is in pretty good shape. You know, they got a little dirty from driving it, but somebody definitely has changed that out around when they did the seats, because the seats look great. Same with your back seats. Your panels there, they don't look bad on either side. Package tray. I kind of like the look of that mat. It looks pretty good. This right here needs to be buttoned up a little bit better where it's sagging, but the headliner's not too bad. And the light's different, that's for sure. It's the most blingingest interior light I've ever seen. I kind of like it. It's a bunch of LEDs. I bet that is very bright at night. Yeah, it's the FiTech screen. I do like those. They're pretty cool. I was messing with mine last night, setting up my car. The idle was a little too high. And it seemed a little confusing at first. And then all you have to do is drive the car. But this one's set up pretty good. A little bit of a hesitation upon giving it throttle. It starts right up. It's got a great sound. Your dash pad does have a big crack in it up here. Over here as well. Charge your phone. What do they add under the dash there? They wanted a tube for the, I guess, the blower motor. And they made one. Improvise. I guess if you're out in the middle of the country and you don't have a local store, you make what you can. I probably would have wrapped that a little bit more so that it didn't have words on it, but it works. All right. Wonder if the guys watching that made that. He's probably like, oh yeah, we should have wrapped that. Motor's quiet, running smooth. And like I said, the AC, it seemed like it was working. It just wasn't super cold. It's off now. I'm gonna just say that AC needs help on this one. Under the hood. Always check the edges. Little spot there. Still looks good. Let's go ahead and shut her down, see how it comes down, how easy it is. This one is very easy. It's so easy that if you're working under the hood and it gets to shaking a little bit, it's gonna come down and hit you in the head. So be careful about that. And now we're locked. Just there. Blemish here in the middle of the hood. See where they faded the spot in here. See over here. Guys, I do appreciate you watching. Be sure to hit subscribe and share this channel. That helps me out quite a bit. Kind of what I strive off of, y'all sharing, hitting like, and hitting subscribe. You can also hit that notification bell, and every time I post a car, it should alert you. Well, I do post a lot of videos though. I mean, you'll catch me posting 3 to 4 videos a day. YouTube kind of went off on me. They were like, hey, you need to be posting 1 a day, not this many. And I was like, well, it's impossible. We get so many cars in, these people want to see these videos, so I'm gonna at least post 3 a day. And I know it hurts a little, but you know what? I'm gonna keep them going. Guys, thank you again for watching. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. See you later.